Okay guys, so I just filled that in with plastic weld and ground her smooth. I did 2 beads on the outside side by side, and it's not too bad. There's a couple little dips in there. It's going to take a little bit of filler, but that is to be expected. But yeah, she came out pretty good. It's a nice solid repair. And yeah, I'm gonna hit this with 80 grit on my DA right now and rough it up, and then I'm gonna slap some filler in there. So guys, I got this bumper and primer. It's right in the sun, so it's hard to see. The baby's starting to get fussy, so I gotta go in the house, but it is in primer. It doesn't look too bad, so that's definitely a good thing. Can't tell where the hole was. I just gotta block my primer, and we'll paint her. I'm trying to get her painted tonight, but we'll see what my buddy's up to. Hey, you being fussy? Say hi. Hi. Say hi. No, time for a bottle. What's up guys? So it's Friday night, about 9 o'clock at night, and yeah, we were busy today. I got up early this morning, got the Subaru bumper in primer, and my buddy came over and got that shit painted. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Look at that though. There's like no peel in that. There's a lot of dirt in it. And he burned it off right here. But yeah, he just got done painting this. Bodywork came out pretty decent. The hole was right here. There's a little bit of wave to her, but I mean, shit, what are you gonna do? Where that trailer hitch went into the plastic to make that hole, you know it stretched the surrounding plastic as it made that hole. So trying to bend that back and weld it and put all the heat to it, you're gonna get a wave. It's a plastic part. Plus it's curved this way and this way, and when you have a straight block, that's definitely something hard to accomplish when you're sanding it in there. But it has an ever so slight wave in it. You guys can sort of see it right here. I ain't gonna hide it. You can see it when you look in the reflection. But you know, it's really not that bad considering what it was. And since it's a 2012, the guy didn't have an option of buying an aftermarket bumper cover. It was either straight from the factory or drive around with a hole in it. So we saved him quite a few bucks there, because I'm pretty sure straight from the factory bumper cover is at least $400 or $500, and then you got to paint it on top of that. So like I said, it was either driving it around with a hole in it or painting out the ass. So I don't think he's going to complain about that little ripple that's in there. He probably won't even see it. I ain't going to point it out to him, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's fucking done. That's good. And I started to wet sand this caddy bumper today. I got half wet sanded all the orange peel out of it, nice and flat. And then over here's where I didn't. See, you can see the peel in it. You see the peel? Right above my fingers. And then I sanded it flat. Well, you come over here, there's no peel. I don't know. I'm not saying I can't paint. I can paint. The other reason why I think I got peel, I was talking to Sean. The reason why I think I got peel there in that Cadillac bumper is I dumped a cap full of accelerator in it, because Keith ran it yesterday, or day before yesterday I should say. He ran it, so I was afraid I was going to run it. So I put a cap full of accelerator into the clear that I mixed up to compensate for that, so it would set up faster and not run. And that's what I think happened. I think it started to flow and then got too hard, and that's where my peel came from. So next time I'm spraying with that clear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with it, and I'm not going to put any accelerator in it, and I'm just going to spray it exactly like I sprayed that, my tack, my wet coat, and then another fucking nice heavy wet coat, and she should probably lay out really good, you know? That's the other thing too. I don't have enough experience spraying. I'll spray my own stuff all goddamn day long, but when I tell somebody that their guard is going to be done on a certain date, I want it to be gone on that certain date. So if I paint it and get fucked up, I don't want to call that customer, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to keep your car till Tuesday because what? I fucked up. No, I don't want to make that phone call. So letting my buddy paint takes a lot of the headaches and stress off my shoulder. Body work's easy. You fuck up body work, grind it and start over again. Same day, same hour. Paint, nope. You gotta wait for that motherfucker to cure. And then, you better hope that when you sand that bitch, if you sand down to the clear, that shit doesn't reactivate and fuck up the next thing that you're gonna spray on top of that. So, I'll spray my own stuff all day long. But until I get a lot more comfortable, I will stay away from spraying customer cars. That's just the way I am. Plus, my buddy Keith, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have any jobs. I'm sure I'd have jobs. Let me get you guys up on this tripod. I'm sure I'd have jobs. But he brings in a lot of jobs. And what he does is, he goes out, he's a member to a couple clubs like the VFW or American Legion and a couple other clubs around town. And he knows anybody and everybody all over the town that goes to those clubs. And most of those people, you know, so they go out to the club and they get liquored, and they either hit a car in the parking lot or they hit somebody else, and usually they're both drunk, so nobody wants to go through their insurance or call the police, and that's where most of my jobs come from. Drunks. And hitting each other in a parking lot. Or them, since we fixed their car, for them, helping them out so they didn't get a DUI, whenever they get in an accident afterwards, they usually tell that person to bring it to us, or we fix their car when a legitimate accident happens. So most of it's word of mouth, and if it wasn't for him going to the clubs and spreading that word of mouth and painting and doing such a good job that he does, between my body work and his painting, I wouldn't have shit. So I gotta let him paint them. When I painted that Cadillac bumper, he was happy as shit because he works all day at a body shop and he has muscular dystrophy. So both of his legs are kind of fucking shot, and so he was happy because he didn't have to paint that today. He got a night off. So, you know, he told me if I wanted to paint, I can. So I don't know. I do got to get experience painting. I don't want to do the spot jobs yet, just because I don't feel comfortable doing the spotting. But I might do a bumper or fender here and there to gain my experience and confidence up in the painting department. I know the technical information on the products and how you're supposed to do this and how you're supposed to do that. It's just the hands-on experience, I guess, having the gun in my hand and actually spraying fucking so many cars so I get comfortable. You know, I know the mechanics and stuff like that, but I just gotta find a product like this fucking TranStar Clear. I really like shooting that TranStar Clear, and I really enjoy shooting this Shopline Clear. So what I just have to do is I just have to get used to those two products and stick with them, and you know, don't change and fucking always use the same gun. Don't fucking switch back and forth between this gun and that gun. Don't spray this way. Just stick with what works. But I gotta find out what works for me first and then stick with it. But like I said, I'm never going to put accelerator in that TranStar Clear ever again, and I think if I spray it the way I sprayed it yesterday for you guys, it just flow right out. But yeah, I want to give you that update and let you guys know the Subaru bumper's done. I'm going to be putting that motherfucker back on tomorrow. My buddy Keith's supposed to be coming over about 12:30. He's going to sand and buff that Subaru bumper. I gotta finish wet sanding that caddy bumper in the morning, and I'm gonna buff that motherfucker before he gets here so I can throw that bitch on the fucking Cadillac and say, see ya, get the fuck out. and then hopefully we'll get rid of that Subaru, so that'll be 2 gone tomorrow. And then Sunday I have a Nissan Altima and a Nissan Murano coming, and they both have to go next week. And there's probably something else in there that I'm forgetting, but yeah, I'm getting the jobs together. But you know, you gotta save, because you never know when they're gonna stop. I have all these jobs now, fucking pulling my hair out, I'm tired doing this, that, and the other. And next month I might just be sitting on my ass. So you gotta take it while you can get it and save it for when you can't. But I'll talk to you guys later.